Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're going to air fry a pork loin roast in our Instant Pot and make it tasty and juicy using our air fryer function. So let's get started. Now before we start cooking our pork loin here, and it's a center cut pork loin, it's pretty big, it's about 3.5 pounds. We're going to have to make sure it's patted dry, which I did. It's pretty good and dry. Just keep patting it there. Make sure it's dry. I did the other side real quick, so there you go. Next, we're going to make a rub for our pork loin, and we're going to need some seasonings for that. 1/2 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and 2 of the Italian seasoning. 1/2 tablespoon of thyme, 1 tablespoon of parsley flakes, and 1/2 tablespoon of smoked paprika. Now we just go ahead and mix that up. I know it looks like a lot, but we can always save it. But we're going to save some for later on after we're done air frying here. Or in the middle of air frying, we might add some more. So there you go. Okay, it's mixed. Looks good. Our seasoning's all done here, our rub. And now we're going to rub our pork loin with it and make it taste really good. Okay, let's go ahead and season up our pork loin here. We just go ahead and sprinkle this on there. Rub it in good. Takes quite a bit of seasoning, so that's why we have made so many. Anyway, it's pretty good. Now I'm going to leave the fat cap on, so we'll just do the other side here. You can trim it off if you want, and I'm going to let that kind of baste it, keep it from going dry, and there you have it. That'll be good. Don't forget your sides and your edges. Alright. This is a big pork loin. I mean, it's 3.5 pounds, possibly 3.5 pounds. Did we get enough on this edge? Nope. Let's put a little more on there. Okay. Okay, it's stuck pretty good. I was going to oil it up, but it doesn't seem to really need it. But I'll spritz it when we get it in the pot here. The Instant Pot. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, there we go. There's that side, and we got this side. Looking good. Maybe put a little bit more on. Alright, this should be really good. Okay, now all we have to do is set up our Instant Pot and get ready to air fry. So let's get started doing that. Okay, before we start air frying, I am going to go ahead and spritz this with a little bit of oil. Help hold them spices in there, and we'll do the same to the other side. Spritz it with a little bit of oil. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our trivet and put that right on there. And we'll put this right on there. Fat cap goes out. Yeah, now all we have to do is set our pot and start air frying. That sounds good. Okay, let's just spritz our pot a little bit. Keep things from sticking. And then we'll put our nice pork loin in there. Just like that. And we'll put our air fryer lid on. Just like that. Now all we have to do is set it. Okay, let's set our Instapot here to air fry. And we're gonna go, because it's 12 minutes per pound, and we got 3 pounds or so, and so that'd be 40 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do. It'll be 42 really, but I'm gonna set it for 40. And we don't want it at 450 degrees, so we're gonna take it down to either 375 or 350. I'd rather do it a little slower. And hit start. And that's all there is to it. The air fryer is working, and it sounds really good, pretty quiet. And now we just wait for the preheating to get done, and it'll start cooking. I'll bring it back when it starts cooking. Yep, while that's preheating, you know what it's time for, don't you? You got it. Something cold to drink. Okay, it looks like the preheating's done. We have 40 minutes on the clock at 350 degrees, so we'll check it about halfway through. Alright, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, the pork loin's halfway cooked, so let's take a look at it. Okay, I'll give you a better view of that. Okay, let's get that out of there for a minute. See how it is. Looks good. Alright, we're gonna flip that over. Okay, our pork loin is done halfway, and now we're gonna flip it over. Yeah, and while we're here, we're gonna spritz it with a little more oil. And this is going to help crisp up the top really good. And we might add a little more seasoning. That's where that extra seasoning comes in. There you go. Alright, now all we have to do is put that back in the air fryer for another 20 minutes and we're good to go. Boy, does that smell good or what? I wish you could smell that. Okay, now we just add our pork loin back in. You gotta watch your hands there. You don't want to touch the sides, they're hot. And then we go ahead and put our lid back on. Just like that. And it starts to cook. We get rid of our plate. Yep, we got 19 minutes left on the clock. And I'll bring you back when it's just about done. You should smell that. It smells really good in here. Okay, I'll see you in 20. Well, 19. Okay, it looks like our pork loin will be done in about 8 seconds. Okay, it's done. The pork loin's been in there for 40 minutes, so we hit cancel. And that's it. Let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, does that look pretty or what? Really good. Okay, we're going to need a plate. So we can put a plate over here. And let's see if we can get that out of there. Alright, here we go. Boy, does that look nice? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's put it on the plate here. Alright, let's take a better look at that. Okay, let's transfer our pork loin to the cutting board. Alright, boy, that looks good. Yeah, how about we try our new set of knives you got from ASETY. Let's give you a look at those. Oh yeah, they're pretty. Here's the Santuco. Yeah, I think we'll use that one. Let's try that one right there. Pretty, isn't it? Sharp too. Let's take the nose guard off. And let's slice into that, see how that is. Can't wait to taste it. Oh yeah, look at that, how sharp that knife is. Oh yeah, you can't beat this. That is really tasty looking. There's a nice piece of crust there. I'm eating that. That's good. Oh, look how sharp that knife is. That's beautiful. That's a really nice set. That's worth every penny. Yeah, let's spread these out a little bit so you can take a better look. Can't beat that right there. So there you go. Yeah, let's get this better in frame here. Yeah, there you go. Alright, let me see if I can show you a piece here. There you go. Look how tender and juicy that is. And it's fall apart tender. Oh yeah, and that crust on there is like wonderful. You're gonna love this one here. Yeah, let me see if I can get you a closer look. There you go. Okay. We're gonna have to have a little taste of that. Okay, let's get a little piece of this one. Oh yeah, is that tender? Look at that crust on there. Oh, is that nice? Okay, that's it. I'm going to be cooking them that way from now on. Yep. It's just plain juicy. Look at that. And it's definitely done. It's got a little pink in the middle, not much at all. Beautiful. Oh yeah, you're gonna love this. Yep, that's really tasty. And cutting it was really easy with our ASETY knife set we got. I thought you'd like to see it again. It's right here. And that Santuca knife right there made all the difference here. I mean, my knives are sharp, but that's got me beat. That is really a good knife. I'm gonna enjoy using that one. Yep, that's a good set. Well, there you have it, guys. A pork loin roast in our Instant Pot. And we air fried it. And it's tasty, tender, and juicy. You can see that. And it's really, really, really good. You're going to love that. I don't think I'm going to do them any different from now on. They're so nice. Now, I did pour a glass of wine. I know I poured a glass of wine here. I was just cleaning up a little and I poured a glass of wine. Nope. It's gone. Oh, you know what? I think I drank that already. Yep. That's probably what happened. That sounds normal.